I think my biggest motivation to try the One-Day protocol was probably because I don't respond well to medication. I've struggled with anxiety for as long as I can remember, and it's been terribly worse since having children. And I was just hopeful for a solution to feel better, to be able to manage my emotions better, to be a better mom. It was really my biggest motivation to do it. But it was a great experience for the One-Day trial. I got here at like 6 o'clock in the morning. The staff, everyone was wonderful. They explained everything to me. I had a quiet space to rest in between sessions, where I journaled and listened to a book, and everything was just explained to me. It was a really seamless process. I mean, the way I describe it when people ask me about it, I feel like a different person. Like, I know that sounds dramatic, but even like little things, like I have never let my children play in our fenced-in backyard without me being outside with them. And like, I can now because I'm not a nervous wreck. I was at Legoland yesterday with my son for his 6th birthday, and I like had this literal moment that almost made me cry because I never could have handled that kind of environment, especially with like the kids running and playing and like climbing on the the different playgrounds and stuff that are there. That's just not something I could have handled or enjoyed previous to getting the treatment done. So it's honestly, it's been life-changing. I didn't know a ton about it, so I didn't really have, I guess, really that many expectations. I was hopeful that it would work, but honestly, it's blown me away because I feel like a completely different person. I struggle really bad with catastrophic thinking. So the number of like what if scenarios that go through my head on a daily basis are completely exhausting. And I think now, like, I can count how many times it happens on one hand in a day. So it has blown away my expectations because I was just like, oh, maybe I'll feel like a little bit better. But I feel completely different. I don't have anything to lose. Worst case scenario doesn't work. It's not like it hurts or like it's a painful process or anything. But when it does work, it's life-changing. So I don't see any reason why somebody wouldn't try it. I've recommended it to like every single one of my friends. So, yes, I would. I always tell them, if you get an opportunity, I feel like every person that's around me, because I'm around like a bunch of moms pretty much that have young children, I feel like they all have anxiety and they all struggle with it, and they all struggle with it even medicated. So I would tell everyone to try it because like I said, it's been life-changing. I'm just really grateful that I had the opportunity to be part of it, because the amount, like, being able to get through my day and not worry about the things that I worry about, and the way that I'm able to show up for my kids, it's been amazing. So